Hi there, hello and welcome to the channel. The addiction today is all about that dreaded term known as gold per hour and the logical honest truth behind it. So grab that coffee and please get comfy, as you may not want to miss this one. I will start this video with a small warning by saying that this video may indeed piss off a few certain players and content creators. Am I bothered by this? No, not really. This needs to be said sadly, with the new expansion almost upon us and many players will be returning to World of Warcraft. And some of these players, new or old, will want to farm for gold to use in War Within. Well, this video is a mere warning on what to watch out for when looking for farming ideas on YouTube. The term, gold per hour, is sadly a reference to how someone would calculate how much gold they could possibly make farming certain items in World of Warcraft. Which is complete nonsense, and which is only made worse by all the clickbait thumbnails you see on YouTube from certain content creators shamefully. So please allow me to break down why I personally think using the term gold per hour is just full of crap and 100% pure clickbait. First, please allow me to ask you a simple question. The term, gold per hour, where do you hear this term most being used? Was it from a friend or guild member telling you that you need to check out this 50k an hour gold farm as it's the best farm for making gold? Or did you see an advert in your local newspaper making you aware of a new 80k per hour gold farm you would be stupid to miss out on? I doubt it. The most common place you will see and hear the term gold per hour being used is mostly only found on YouTube. Am I right or am I wrong here? Before I continue, I must point out that this video is not aimed at any one content creator in particular. This is merely an honest, open, and somewhat obvious observation you need to be aware of, and I will not apologize for pointing out the truth. But as I just stated, the only time you are likely to see or hear the term gold per hour is on YouTube within a video or being overly used within a stream. But how are players, so-called farmers, actually working out their fake gold per hour figures, you may be wondering? Well, allow me to break down the term GPH, giving you a logical and open honest answer as to what so many content creators and players just simply do not seem to understand. Or just choose to completely ignore in general. World of Warcraft has used RNG with regards to looting in-game from the very start. Any item in-game that drops and can be looted by the player has a drop rate and loot table attached to that item, and RNG will be the first thing gold per hour has to deal with. So how do certain people actually work out a gold per hour figure on an item that can randomly drop, and with the drop rates either helping or making things worse? And to answer that question honestly, you can't. It's that simple. There is just too many negative factors that some people just do not even realize or even consider when placing a fake gold per hour figure on an item they have been farming. Since the start of the 11.0 update a few weeks ago, add-ons in World of Warcraft have just been broken, as we all know, some more broken than normal. On screen now is just one example of what I speak of. Trade Skill Master is one of the most used add-ons in-game currently, which gets regular updates recently. But despite that, TSM will still show inaccurate pricing details within the item's tooltip, as you can clearly see on screen now. War Bear Leather, as of last night, was showing 222 gold per one on the tooltip, and showing half that price on the auction house at 111 gold per one. So let's open the Undermine exchange, where I can show you what is going on. As of Saturday the 17th of August, War Bear Leather across the EU reagent markets is 155 gold per one, and is well above the average price for this reagent. So using the heat maps, let's take a closer look and break down what is going on quickly. The highlighted green box is the current price on War Bear Leather. On Monday, the 6th of August around 6 AM, someone attempted to reset the War Bear market and tried to reset the price at 249 gold per one. Then at around 8 AM that same morning, someone came along and stupidly undercut that new price tag with 76 gold per one. which makes no sense, but just another reason as to why GPH is just a fake figure. Now, since Monday, the market has been what you expect it to be, which is normal. Players farming and then trying to sell their war bear leather by undercutting the current price, which only drags the prices down and is not needed. But as you can see, the average price for one leather has been steady at 55 gold per one. Then on Friday night, someone attempted to reset the market once again. Some content creators just do not understand that claiming certain items we can farm have extremely good prices and have been so-called a steady farm, and to which they have been keeping a close eye on, is just fake random nonsense pulled out of nowhere. As you can clearly see, as players we are able to check ourselves. We can use Undermine Exchange as one example to look at prices and see their true values and history. The main reason as to why I made a video on gold per hour is rather simple. The war within is almost here, and with early access to the game starting in less than a week. There will soon be a lot of new videos popping up claiming different new farming locations will make you X amount of gold per hour, and is the best way to hit gold cap within the first couple of weeks of the new expansion, which honestly, again, it's just more crap information. I wish anyone all the luck in the world if you believe you will hit the new gold cap in the war within in that short period of time just by farming. It just will never happen. 100 million gold is the new gold cap, remember, and I am only being realistic here. So I ask you this question again. How are certain content creators and players able to come up with a gold per hour figure on a randomly generated item that has a drop rate and loot table attached to it? An X amount of players farming for it, which will cause players to just undercut the market. And with the new expansion this will become a lot more worse. No one knows the prices on any new items coming in War the Within, so at the start, prices across the board will be stupidly inflated. You may get lucky with a couple of sales, but that does not mean you will hit gold cap. The most likely outcome is you have already been undercut. So unless you plan to sit at the auction house reposting all day, be more realistic and do not listen and follow the gold per hour hype. You will only end up wasting time on making gold in the new expansion. The sole aim to this video was to only make players aware of this small problem caused by a small percentage of players within the farming community in WoW. I rather players enjoy the new expansion and what farms it has to offer, and not lose faith in farming just because of some made-up fake gold per hour farm you saw on YouTube. Just realize please that there will be X amount of farmers and casual players, all with the same ideas as you and how to start the war within. Just be smart and vigilant and do your own research first. Just don't believe everything you see in a farming video without any form of proof to back up the content. So this was the War Within Gold per Hour warning video now complete. I do hope this made sense and that you understand the point I was trying to make. After all, I am only trying to help the community just by pointing out this nonsense. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe buttons if you found this useful and would like to help this humble honest channel to grow. Would be highly grateful. But for now, I am off to farm the weekend away, so like normal farmers, stay away from the crazy people and please stay cool and safe out there.